y'all. So I'm back with a video. This time I'm doing a story time about the time I was friends with a YouTuber. Okay, first thing I want to say is I'm recording off of my phone because I put my camera up here and it toppled the thing over and it fell. And it's not acting right, but I'm going to get on with the show. And I'm going to get into some things. So we're going to give this YouTuber a name. Think I'll call her Karen. So Karen, it's going to be her name. And the guy that's in this, we're going to call him Frank. We're going to call him Frank. Okay, so first of all, I just want to give the reasons why, because I think a lot of people feel like, well, dang, like what happened for it to be like that bad or get to that part? But like it was already a buildup of like, she, you know, we supposed to be cool, we're supposed to be friends. There's a lot of things she wasn't telling me. Like she was going online saying that like CPS was coming to her house and stuff. And I'm like walking in the house like, what are you talking about? Like, is that really true? But like I'm sitting next to you and you're not like telling me nothing. It's almost as if like you think I'm gonna like interfere with your storyline or something. I don't know. But I was just like, dang, that's not what a friend do. But come to find out, like that's her character. So of course, you know, she tried to keep stuff to herself because she would probably try to sabotage you if she knew. So she thinking you would do the same thing. Okay. So first of all, let's get into the fact that she met Frank. Okay, meets Frank. And like in 5 hours, Frank at the house. Okay, Frank is getting down with her. Like they at the house. Okay, Frank is in Karen's house, which is strange because it's like, dang, you just met Frank. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And you done met Frank at Little Caesars. Okay, can you say hot and ready? Hot and ready. Okay, so you done met him, and then like the next day or 2 days later, Frank into it with your husband. Your husband, you know, he pop up or whatever, this, that. They having words. Frank really like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, come on, let's go in the house. Like, that's really strange to me because this is your husband, and this is just a nigga you just met. So, family, friends, people, look, my language is going to be a little bit, okay, not bourgeois, I'm bourgeois today, sorry. Excuse me. So you just met this man. So to me, you opping. You opping and you opping on your husband. Let me tell you, I don't think that you should literally be like, oh, well, he did this to me, and so I'm moving on. It's a way to do it. You don't do it with a stranger. You don't rub it in a man's face about a stranger. Like, you don't do that. So to me, that was so weirdo. Okay, so then two, we out and about or whatever. And like always, anytime we out and about, it's usually me like, hey, mixing and mingling or whatever. Because, you know, I have a great personality. I can talk to people, those types of things. She's not. She doesn't mix well. You know how they say, like, doesn't, you know, mix well with others. She doesn't mix well with other black women. And when it comes to other black men, she'll just, like, stare in your nigga face. And it's just kind of like, girl, like, sprinkle me, thirsty. You know, like, or whatever. But, you know, like, that was just her, and I just would be like, whatever. But that is a weird trait for me. Like, you're looking for acceptance from somewhere, so you feel like women are hating on you, and you feel like all men love you. Like, what? That's not true, because a lot of men think you're strange. You know what I'm saying? Like, they think, like, I'm sure, okay? They think she not, you know, not rap type. You making your life harder than it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? And people around her could see that. You're making it harder than you need to be. So she meet my homegirl. She like, I didn't know your homegirls were coming. I didn't know they were coming. And I'm like, yeah, because they're my homegirls. Oh, okay, wait, whatever. So she drunk, supposedly. She go in the bathroom where we at. She like, I need to go to the bathroom. So my homegirl look at me. So I tell her, oh, say excuse me, like you being rude. She was like, oh, okay, yeah. Excuse me. So after that, one homegirl, she shut down. She wasn't even like cool no more. She wasn't even like, hey, Misha, like none of that. No more. She didn't say a word at all because she wanted to beat her up. And my thing is, like, if she would have thunk, that's on you. That's a fair one, because you just disrespected her and you did too much. Then we get to the strip club. It's in the same vlog of last year, Halloween. Around that time, I did a vlog, and Karen was in it. And we was in a strip club. She was just so, like, snooty. Like, ew, who does this? Who takes their clothes off? Who does this? Who does this? Well, it's no different than you taking your clothes off for a man that you met in 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? So we can't sit here and judge people. You know what I'm saying? So, literally. So, that's number 2. She don't, like, mix well with other black people. She'll tell you, like, what? Like, I'm black. And then it's like, no, you're not, because you don't know what to say. You don't know what to say to other black women besides, oh, you're pretty. That's all you got for them because you can't relate, right? That's it. So, okay. Another reason. Okay, the fact that, what was it that happened? It was something to do with colors. Something wrong with, so she tells me, oh, look at you in your scarf. I have on my night scarf, okay? I don't know if mixed people don't tie their hair up. I know, Caucasian women don't. But I guess she forgot she's saying she's black. So she tells me, oh, you give me Aunt Jemima. Look at you, Aunt Jemima. And I was like, you can't say that to black women, right? You can't. She's like, but I'm black. No, I'm black. And it's like, no, you're not. You might be because, coming together of, but your mind is not giving, you know what I'm saying? And not that even has to be that, but like if we're being honest, because this is my platform, me should be Mackin. If we're going to be all the way G, like black people, and we're raised different, and most of us are raised similar. So there should be at least some similarities. You know what I'm saying? Okay, boom. So that's one of like that. Those things alone. Like I have friends grew up with, and these are things they would never do. They would get along with my new friends. They would be cool with them. You know what I'm saying? They would be anybody I bring them around. They could talk to them anything. And I'm just like, dang, you cannot socialize. Y'all gotta make sure y'all take y'all kids outside. Make sure you have the mix and mingle. Do these things, like, because you end up like weirdo. So, my last thing was the fact that, like, she had only knew this dude, Frank, for like 2 weeks. Steady was calling the police on him. Poor Frank. Like, and Frank should have, like, left her alone or whatever, but I don't know, maybe he was bored. I don't know. I don't know, but I just know that she freaking hopped in her car, skirted off, and left me in the parking lot with Frank by myself. And he's just like, open the door. And I open the door because it's cold outside. Cold. And I'm like, I did not get out the house for this. And I'm like, I can't believe that my friend put me in a position like this. Like, my friends don't do this. So this is a buildup. So therefore, like, you ain't my friend. You keep on doing these things. We talk, but like, we don't really get deep into each other's business. I see your business because I'm at your house. But I don't, like, all that, like, so I don't know. She probably half-ass used me for a damn storyline to act like she had a friend. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because we're different. Okay, so we're going to get into the blowout. So basically, I had moved back to Houston. I finished my shift in Houston. I moved to, was completely moving to Dallas, waiting on my apartment. I literally had like a week and a half left for this apartment. Okay. She's like, oh, stay here, stay with me. And I'm like, well, I don't know, girl. It's okay. So I was staying at my auntie's. My auntie had sold her house and had moved, downtown. So I'm like, okay. That's far because the hospital I had just got this job at was down the street from her. So I'm like, okay, I'll be at your house. So I get there like Sunday night. So Monday morning, I'm going to orientation. Monday, Tuesday, I'm in orientation. You know what I'm saying? So then I start doing my shifts, my 12-hour shift, through the week. Friday come, well, it must have been Thursday night. Thursday night, I go get some food and I cook or whatever. And I had got ready for bed. Friday morning, I'm like, oh, let me, get up. Like, it's late. Late for me because it's 10 o'clock and I have things to do. Not late for her. She don't even know who took the kids to school. Like, whatever. Anywho, so I go and I wash my dishes that I had last night. So I go and I wash the dishes. Mind you, she the type of female, because that Thursday night, like I said, this is Friday morning, that Thursday night, oh my gosh, I have so many clothes. And I was like, yeah, you do. Because, bitch, that's your fault. You got a grip of kids and you don't never want to wash clothes. You want to wash everybody's clothes in one day. That's your fault. And don't be talking about clean something, bitch, because you don't never clean. Okay? So, who are you talking to? Because I have had a couple of family members or a friend that has stayed with me for a week or two. And when I tell you, me, as a grown woman, I don't want nobody in my kitchen. I don't want nobody in my kitchen. You don't need to clean nothing because my house ain't filthy for you to clean. So I'm cleaning my dishes or whatever, just because that's what I use these things, put them up. You know what I'm saying? So I leave, go about my business. She like, well, hey, when you coming back? I said, oh, I don't know. I had some packages to mail off. She like, it just, if you're here, you can just at least clean, this, that. And I said, oh, I'll be back. She's like, no, girl, don't worry about it. Just next time, this, that. So already it's a build-up, so I'm on the phone. I'm calling my homegirl. I'm like, bitch, I'm finna, because I'm upset. Like, if you know me in real life, like, 0 to 10, boom. Because I let things build up, I let you get away with a lot before I say something, and that's probably my fault, but because I am okay with confrontation, I just know it'll kind of get... it'll get a little too much because I'm okay with saying, hey, this is that. And I could probably, I guess I could be nicer about the way neither here nor there, okay? So, girl, so I pull back up, I knock on the door. She's like, oh, girl, like, what's up? Like, you packing your stuff? Because I'm packing my stuff at this point because in my mind, I'm going to beat her up. I'm going to beat her up. I'm going to beat her. So in my mind, so my mom like, Misha. Ooh, I got my mom, I'm talking to her. She, in my chest, I got my phone, I'm packing. I'm like, ooh. So I'm leaving. She's like, what's wrong? Like, what are you doing? What's going on? What? So now, I could have talked to this lady and let her know what was going on. Then she started talking about being an adult. Like, talk, that's what adults do. Well, bitch, I was being an adult by telling you all the things you doing wrong. Not that I'm to, because you could tell me what I'm doing wrong and I'm going to receive it. And I'm going to reflect as an adult should do. And I'm going to see what it is so I can try to fix it. She never do that. She always like, yeah, but no. I think so. Yeah, you're right. But no. I don't know. So it's almost like, dang, like, you wrong, but you don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. I don't want to talk no more. It's best for me to leave. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't saying nothing to her. So once she hit me with that, I'm like, bitch, talking like an adult. So I turned around. I said, bitch, I'll beat your motherfucking ass. Beat my ass. Beat my ass. Beat my ass. I said, yeah. And I said, I'm gonna go, punk. Let me tell you, one thing about a punk, they gonna, because they want somebody that, she wanted to act a fool, so somebody can hold her back. But when nobody ever me and her, so can't nobody peel me off you, baby. You feel what I'm saying? So therefore, when it's like that, like she like, what? Yeah. That's what I want to do, and I'm going to do it. But let me tell you, if she wasn't a punk, she would have said, B, you in my house. Get out. get out my house, threw something at me, whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? If she wasn't no punk, because you can't come in my house and talk to me like that. Yeah. You know, but she's a punk. So therefore, you know. So what do? I go to my people's house. Go there because I got what? 2-3 days until it's time for me to move. Go to Houston, get my stuff, get my apartment. So what does she do? Call my people that I'm at house. Because mind you, Karen and Frank have been around my people. Call him like, yeah, have you heard from Misha? Matter of fact, it's Jay Black. He's in my, you know, in some of my vlogs. A little short, light-skinned dude with a cap on. So, and he like, nah, I ain't heard from her, I ain't seen her. She like, yeah, right, yeah. All that stuff. And he like, well, you know what's up? So she was like, I'll let her tell you. But how about 2 days later, she appears. She calls him, and her and Frank just had to come out there where I was. So he like, yeah, I'm finna go kick it with so-and-so. First of all, I'm stating everybody who, you know what I'm saying, ain't no right, wrong, none of that as far as like who I'm cool with or not. He was wrong because he let a female that he knew through me back around him because he just wanted to kick it. Oh, let's kick it. So he was wrong. He shouldn't have I don't care if that was his house. If you know I'm funking with somebody and I am your nephew mama, you don't let no female play you like that. And he learned his lesson because he seen how it went down. And he know like, okay, she foul. He know that now. You know what I'm saying? He get it now. But yeah, she foul. So they literally, he kicking it. They come in the house. I'm sitting at the computer. I'm being funny, playing y'all, if you, Players Club, every nigga like that every shot. Master P, that song Master P and Ice Cube from Players Club. Okay. So I'm being funny or whatever. She sit down with this lady. Apparently the lady was there, you know, kicking it with Jay Black, the uncle. So, like, I don't know these things because at the time I'm like, what's that? So Frank come and he like, you know, Misha, what's up? And I was like, shoot, like, you know, because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So he like, man, Misha, come on, let's talk outside. And I'm like, you know, y'all over here telling me it's petty, but like y'all don't even know what's up, no the real. See, what he didn't know is that she was, you know, messing with his partner. Like he ain't know all that. Didn't know he got sent to jail. So he can go mess with the partner. That's in my Karen video. Yeah. So he don't know all this, but he defending her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, you so stupid. You so dumb. Like you so boy boo. But see, that's how tight, like I be holding people's stuff. Like I ain't even that, you know what I'm saying, do all that. I ain't even blast her, none of that to this man. Because I don't want to be cool with you no more, but that's your business, right? So literally her and the lady come outside. The lady come outside with Karen. So me, I can't speak for everybody else. I just know how it is where I'm from. And when there is more than one gathered amongst someone that they don't like, it looks like it's going to go down. Okay? Mind you, Karen ain't never been into a fight. Been in several. Been jumped, all types of things, girl. Please. Okay? I'm going to get down. I don't care if you beat me up, girl. I'm still swing. That's just me. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Okay, So I say, who are you? She like, I am who I am. I'm like, but who are you? I am who I am. So Karen was like, oh, this is my kid's auntie. I said, well, I ain't never seen her before, and I ain't never been around her. I said, so what y'all trying to do? Look like y'all think y'all finna do something. So what's up? They like, oh, So the lady stepped down. So she stepped down. Nigga, I step up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you do. Because y'all ain't finna. Should have known it wasn't going to go that way, though. But in my mind, I'm ready for whatever. So it's like, okay. So literally, I'm going off like, well, what's up? What's up? I'm getting closer. Like, you want to do something? You want to? Because I'm not a bully, though. Not a bully. I'm going to ask you. Because you ain't throwing nothing up. But I ain't. Well, what you want to, you know what I'm saying? So she like, man, I'm not here for that. So she get back up on the step. She step up. Karen. Oh, no. Oh, no. I took Karen's hand and I won't get your hand on my face. So by that time, because I didn't, grabbed her hand and moved it, everybody come in between. So the uncle in between us, he like, y'all stop. Frank like, hey, y'all. So my homegirl comes, and my homegirl who had been inside, like she was minding her business or whatever. But she was there just like suddenly, like, like her and her dude came by while they was, at the bar doing whatever. So she was there when they all walked in. So she's sitting on the couch or whatever. So by this time we outside, it's a lot of ruckus. So like my homegirl outside with me now. So she like, Misha, like, she like, she got police, girl. Like, if you out this hole, like, she go, ooh. And so at this time, I knew I couldn't put my hands on her. So one thing about a person that have nothing, they will try to leave you with nothing, okay? Especially when they ain't had no education, no college education for sure. You didn't make high school, so you did not make college. So the fact that you can't get a job because you don't have any degree to get a decent job with any type of $20 overpay, like you can't even get a $20 job in your 30s or nothing like that because you don't have it, So literally, sitting on not TV, this is a script. Sitting on camera, literally is all this lady have, right? All she have. You can be a thief, which she is. You can be a liar. You can be all types of things in this field because anything can go. So, you know what I'm saying? So she have nothing to lose. I do. I'm in healthcare. You know what I'm saying? So I can't have an assault charge, period. I cannot. So I had to show her that I would still knock you down without putting my hands on you. So what she do? Oh no, did it again after I knocked her hand off. I mushed her face. Once I mushed her face, she stepped in like she was gonna do something. I used the little uncle, because he's a short guy. Used him, pushed them so hard. When I tell you, my homegirl fell off the step because she was like, oh my goodness, dragging her, not purposely, but she falling too. Knocked them people out the gate. Knocked them out the gate. Because I'm like, ooh, hawk on you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not playing with you. Because I'm not going to close hand hit you because you can't handle, it's crazy. So she like, oh no, after that, we'll never be friends. We'll never be friends. And, oh yeah, you're broke. You're broke. Once again, her and this broke stuff. Everyone's broke because she decides that she wants to buy, alcohol and all these other recreational things all the time. She want to dish out the money for them. You know what I'm saying? I don't dish out my money. Huh? Not me. I like to buy nice stuff and get my hair done and lashes and stuff. Like, we two different types of upkeep. You know what I'm saying? So she like, you're broke. And I'm like, it's broke. You make like $3,500 on YouTube. And I'm broke. So I didn't say, so I let her know. I let everybody know. Girl, while you over there talking, why you done sent him to jail so he can mess with his homeboy, that's when I spilled it out. Here go, Frank, Misha don't say that. Misha don't say that. So yes, he grabbed my arm and I said, don't touch me. Yeah, so y'all know how that ended. I saw Frank cleaning his face because Frank shouldn't have touched me on the behalf of that female. I told him, you want to go and sniff up her tail? Go on with her. So there's a whole bunch of niggas looking at him like, dang, nigga, don't say that, no. And at the time you embarrassed because you kicking it with this girl. But she messy. He learned real quick she was messy. Yeah, so that's how the whole dishes thing came up. Like, that was just, girl, because you got a whole nigga in your house. You want your friend to clean your house? Yeah, so that's when I said, oh, she think I'm supposed to do, all these things. A week, girl? A week? girl. Anywho. So yeah, so then I asked, hey, can I get my I asked oh boy, like, can you get my bag for me, the cousin, Jay Black, my son's uncle. I asked him, and he like, she said she don't have it. This, that. This whole steady saying she ain't got my bag. So when I see it pop up on YouTube, I'm like, that's my bag. Nobody noticed it. I noticed it. I went, I went in live about this bag because I had just did like a small claims. I did a police report at her house because it was lying saying no one named lives here, and it wasn't true. The police officer was like, you know, and I described her to him, and he was like, yeah, that's what the person looked like. And I said, it's her lying. He's like, there's nothing she could do, you know. So I mean, at this point, she have a lot of like Caucasian women that are like paying her rent also, you know. So like, I just can't be around friends like that. And it was really great that I cut that one off, you know. She comes on here very often and be like, because my friends in Texas were toxic. But in reality, she only had one friend in Texas, literally, besides the auntie that she was telling her business to, that was go run back tell somebody else. So I just was like, she's just the fool. You're a fool because you don't even know how to be a friend. You can't even keep your business or even a little bit of business about me that you know amongst each other. You gotta run, tell everything. So I never got my bag back, and I got many more bags after that. And she's still wearing that same bag I got 7 years ago. Boom, boom, boom. So that's my story time of when I was cool with a YouTuber. It was draining, really draining. Like, I tell y'all, it was draining. Like, the time that she left in that car and had me outside with the guy, and we're in the car, like, in a apartment complex in North Arlington, some freaking where. And it was just ridiculous, because I'm like, my friends don't do this. And here she go, riding off in her little car. I'm leaving. What about me? What about me? All right, hope y'all have a great day. I'll be editing so that I can post the vlog. Dang, y'all, my camera. I'm gonna have to figure this out, okay? See y'all next time.